Welcome back to Bucket Drop and Golden Sun, where it's time to take on the Colosso finals. Now, this is one of the coolest areas in any of the Golden Sun games. So, I explained it briefly at the end of the last video, but here's what's going to happen is there's 3 stages, and basically it's going to be a race against an opponent, and you'll see in a moment, each of these guys right here is blocking part of the stage, and I'll be able to leave one of my team members there to use some synergy. Now, I know for a fact that I'm going to have to use growth synergy, so I'm just getting that out of the way. So there's always more stages than there are your characters. So you can't make a shortcut for everything, but we're going to have them show us the different stages, and we're going to pick who's going to stand where to help us out and cheat. This is stage 1 of the first match. Would you like to hear a description? Yes. All right, they call this the Rock Challenge, blah, blah, blah. So, basically, the normal way of doing... I'm not going to listen to their full descriptions here. The normal way of doing this is to push this rock all the way down, and that takes a long time and is going to use up a lot of time. But instead, I can use Garrett to move the one that's already on the ground, and that's going to save a lot of time. So we're going to have Garrett stay here. And let's see, which one's next? 2. Okay, yep, this is where Ivan's gonna go. Pipe works, yep. So we need to fill up that pipe there to make that go down and the other one go up. And the way you normally do that is you run around and you push the big pipe to complete the water circuit. But instead, we can just have Ivan fill it up. And that'll save a lot of time there. Then, let's see, is this where... Okay, this one... No, I am going to have Mia go here. Mia's going to use growth there, and I'm going to be able to skip this. I think you might be... No, I was going to say you might be able to use halt on the guy that's operating the switches, but that's a different stage. He's too far away. So there's not enough party members to see to stick someone in the 4th one, and I don't need to see it. You'll see it as we go into the match, so there's no need to get an explanation about it. All right, so he's going to escort us back. Prepare yourselves, contestants. The finals will begin shortly. Let's talk to everybody. I'm rated as the 2nd best, but I'll prove them I'm wrong. The name's Azart. Don't tell me you're the one Babby handpicked to be in the finals. I'm not going to lose to someone who didn't even clear the trials. I am Morgan. I am the highest-ranked warrior. I'm going to win the finals, and don't you forget it. You who have come to question me, you are Isaac? I had closed my eyes to focus my mind before battle. My name is Satridge. I'm the 4th-ranked warrior. So you only fight 3 of these guys. I am Navampa of Gondawan, the 6th-ranked warrior. You're the warrior Babby selected, the one they're all talking about? I heard rumors that you were a huge, hulking man. I guess they were wrong. I'm Buford, the 7th seed. All who cleared the trials are powerful warriors. This is a balanced match. Anyone could win today. Spoken like a true last seed.
Don't frighten me. I'm incredibly nervous. Me? I'm Galahad, the 3rd-seeded fighter. I don't want to wait any longer. When do we start?
Daka must win the final. Daka. He won't answer, no matter how much you speak to him. He's trying to get himself psyched up for the battle. The finals can't be won that easily. As you can see, there's 7 of them, and there's 7 circles, and they drew an 8th one on the side here for me. So that's my spot. You ready for the finals? Yes. Hey, any day now. We're tired of waiting. Let's get this thing started. I agree. Let the finals begin already. Yeah, I'll show you. We're here to win the finals.
Hey, what's the matter? Hurry up and start.
Line up and starting with the top-ranked warrior and await the signal. All right, so I'm only going to fight 3 of these guys. I know I fight Azart. I don't think I actually just fight the 1, 2, and 3. It might be the 3 at the top there. All right, let's get it started. So now everyone's going to do their lend a hand. We're going to cheat. So first, Garrett's going to move this over here. You only get 1 use of synergy. And later on, you can actually do the wrong thing. There's some of the stages have 2 things that you can use synergy on, and if you pick the wrong one, you wasted your health. You don't get to try again. All right, match is about to start. All right, so there's a couple chests throughout because we have no items. I'll pull up my item list when we get to the end. That just saved a lot of time. So the best thing that we can get are these nuts, because at the moment Isaac doesn't have any way of healing himself. I could have a way of healing myself if I had him in a class that could use healing synergy, but I don't. So the nut is the only thing that's going to be able to help me. The oil drop, not super useful. I think that's just a smoke bomb, but the enemies, my opponents themselves will go out of their way to get every item. So when I'm this far ahead, it's fine for me to go get this one. I think this is just a smoke bomb or a sleep bomb. Oh no, it's another nut. Okay, that's really useful. So if I look at my items here, all I have is the synergy stones I had equipped, the 2 nuts. Oh, that was close. I almost let him get it. So if you get here first, you get the better equipment. Oh, never mind. He has to run around a bit. If you get here first, you get the better piece of equipment. When you get here second, you get the worst piece of equipment. And when I used to play this game, I'd be like, honestly, how much of a difference could it possibly make? And especially towards the end, it does make a big difference. The last one, we got a shield here. Next, we'll get armor. And in the third match, okay, Azart. So he's the second rank. I can use... Oh, boy, excuse me on the burps. I can use my synergy. They, of course, can't. So on the last one, you'll get a weapon. And it's the difference between... I think you just keep the short sword that you have equipped versus getting, like, a long sword or something. Something that's definitely more powerful and noticeably increases your damage. I think he should go down after one more of the... Oh, it dodged. He should go down after this one. Yeah. So Azart is easiest to brute force. Win! And he didn't like that. I see you've made it through your first match. Winning your first match after jumping right into the finals is awesome. I should have expected as much as a warrior selected by Babby. Now, we can go have a look at the next series of stages. Was everyone else allowed to do this? Am I the only one allowed to cheat? I mean, of course, we're the only ones with spooky magic powers, but they don't know that. Decide of the second finals. Explain Oreo, blah, blah, blah. Same thing. All right, so we need to put Mia's Jin back on. All right, good. Isaac is fully healed now. I don't know why those set themselves. I don't think they should have. So I don't remember which is which here. Let's see. Okay, this is another one Garrett's going to use move here. We're going to move that middle one. So this is one of the examples I said. If you move the wrong pillar here, then your shortcut is useless. So we're going to send Garrett there. You got to move the middle pillar to the left, and it'll create a shortcut. Not a significant one, but I don't think there's really anything better for him to do. Let's see. Okay, this one, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. You can use Halt on that guy down there doing the switches, and it'll keep these straight across. But there's a treasure chest at the top. And if you halt him, they won't move, and you can't get the treasure chest. And I'm pretty sure it's a nut, so that's useful. We want that. So we're not gonna stick someone there. This one's very important. Well, not very important, but we are gonna stick Ivan here. He's gonna freeze. If you freeze the wrong one here, once again, your shortcut is useless. But we know you gotta do the left one. So we're gonna stick him here. And then let's see. I think there should be 5 stages on this one. Let's see. All right, this one, we're not going to do anything. All right, I need to take note that I'm trying to go down the middle slide. If you go down the wrong slide, you lose a lot of time. That treasure chest, I think, is just a smoke bomb. So I'm not going to bother getting that one, and we're not going to leave Mia here. Instead, let me see. Mia's got the... Okay, good. We're going to put Mia here, because she's going to knock down that pole there with force. Boardwalk. I don't actually even know what well, I do know. This one is kind of long. You got to run back and forth to do all this. Or you could just use force. This one is a significant time save. All right. Now we run all the way back. These are so cool. There's another area similar to this in Golden Sun, the Law stage, and as far as I remember, there's not one in Dark Dawn. But I think Colosso is my favorite iteration of this. As much as the Law stage, I think, is a better game because it's the one that I grew up with, and I think it just took everything that was right with this game and made it a little bit better. I do think the Colosso is just like cooler than the equivalent in the sequel. And eventually, when I get to playing that, I will talk about that. But we don't need to worry about that for a while. That's a long time from now. All right, I'm gonna use that. I don't want to stand too close here and screw this up. I don't know if I use force and miss if it'll register, so got to make sure that hits. All right, and we don't have to go through running down the tunnel and everything again, so. All right. Go! All right, so if I had moved a different pillar or moved this one the long way, that would have been useless. This I could do 2 jumps at a time. If I halted him, I wouldn't be able to get this treasure chest. And honestly, this doesn't take that long, but yeah, it was a nut. You definitely want a nut. You want the nut. All right, and we can run over here. Hop right over. We're going to go ahead and skip this because it's just not worth the effort for either the smoke or... It's either a smoke bomb or a sleep bomb, and either way, it's not worth it. This one you might as well get. Oh, and it's a nut. Good. I thought it was another oil drop, but that's even better. This one is a significant time save, so we're gonna be here a minute. Get the chainmail, and he's gonna be stuck with a t-shirt. Yeah, take your time there, buddy. I don't know which one he is. I don't think he's the blue one. Who was the last one? Azart was the red one? I think this guy's the green one. Or maybe the green one's the number 1 seed? No, the number 1 seed was the blue guy, but I don't... Yeah, he's the green one. So maybe I do fight the blue guy as the last fight. So maybe it was 1, 2, 3 seed. Okay, I was wrong. Sacrilege. I don't know if I want to use any of those. Stun a foe. I'm gonna scorch him. Maybe I'll blind him. Oh, he's been stunned. Perfect. All right, now I could just sit pretty. I'm gonna Astro Blast him. I guess I could stun lock him, but that would prolong the battle. Man, wow, I should have thought of this for the first guy. Okay, now he's no longer stunned. Will this kill him? Okay. All right, so I definitely want to do that for the last guy, too. He didn't like that either. You managed to win both of your matches. You're incredible, Isaac. If you win the next one, you'll be the champion. A fantastic performance, just as Babby expected. I won't underestimate you again. Let me take you to the next group of stages where you can cheat a 3rd time. All right, stage 3. This is definitely the last one. But there's 6 stages now. And I know there's at least one stage where there's nothing I can do to help. But I think I'm going to have to make a decision on one of the other ones. All right, let's see which one's which. All right, this one you save a lot of time. This is basically the same thing as room 1 of the first one. It's just you use Frost instead of move here. So we're going to leave Ivan here. Yep. I think I'm just going to wind up using move and force again. Which one? Yeah, I use move here to create a shortcut so I can go along the bottom part of this rather than having to go all the way around. It doesn't save a significant amount of time, but pretty much all of them, Garrett using move is the best he can do. Or rather, move is probably, other than that first stage, move is probably like the least useful one on most of them. All right, so here I can use halt, but I want to see. I think there's... I think I can use force on a different one to save more time. So, let me see. No, I'm not gonna leave anyone here. No. So, I could actually do this myself with Isaac if I put his non-fire Jin on standby. But the amount of time it takes to... actually... You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to let Isaac do that himself. It'll take a couple seconds to use growth, but it will save me a couple seconds, so it might as well. All right, what do we got here? Okay, here's where Mia's going to go. We're going to use force on that. Take your time. Yep. So this is another one that takes a long time. Or I could just use force there, and then it will not be a problem. Now, I want to take a look at the 6th one, because this last one here is a little slow, and it could trip me up. Let's see. All right, so I need to get that to the end. So probably I don't care about that item, because I think it's just another... All right, I know what I got to do. I can push the logs either all the way up or all the way down. And the top one I don't have to move. That one that's in front of the... Yeah, okay, I know what I got to do. I need to... that chest isn't worth getting, even though the opponent is going to go out of his way to get it too. I just kind of don't care about it. Right here. So I need to move the middle one either up or down. It's probably faster to move it up so that I don't have to wait for it to fall. And then the third one I'm going to push off the bottom. All right, so it's time to lend a hand. It's interesting that Garrett goes first, even though I placed Ivan before him. But I guess they just do it in the order of your party. All right. Now, Ivan is going to thrust. Yeah, that one saves a lot of time. And this one doesn't save quite as much time, but it does save more time than what Garrett saved. All right, let's do this. I think I get at least one more nut, maybe 2. But we're going to do the same strategy as last time. I'm going to try and stun him. All right, skip you. Hey, Ivan, see you later. Please be a nut. Smoke bomb, useless. Whoops, 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 whoops. All right, so I need to time this right. Oh, no, oh, God. That was stupid. Okay. Okay, we'll make up time by using growth. There's our nut. Nice. Growth. All right, so yeah, he's still running while I'm doing this. Now I can set these back. I don't know if he's still going while I have the game paused, but he is still doing it while I'm using the synergy. All right. So move this one up. You know what? I do have time. I can do this. And if this turns out to be a nut, then it was definitely worth it. Ah, it's a sleep bomb. Okay, we're still all right. Oh God, I'm just where. Okay, I think we're just gonna barely beat him. He's in the same spot as I am. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the Claymore is definitely better than... I think that's a Hunter's Sword, which the Hunter's Sword is like the second weakest... okay, so this is the pink one, not the blue guy. The blue guy was rated number 1. The Vampa, that's right. So let's try this again. I did not stun him. Okay. So this is already not going as good as last time. But I'm just going to Astro Blast him. He wrapped me in delusion, but that doesn't matter because I'm not going to attack him normally. And as you can see, now I'm doing 120 instead of like 105 because the stronger weapon makes a difference. And he would be doing quite a bit more damage. I've done this before where I did not beat them, and it makes a big difference. They do a lot more damage to you if they get the stronger stuff. Okay, good. If that had hit me, I could have been screwed. If they get the stronger stuff and you're stuck with the weaker stuff, then they deal a lot of damage to you. It becomes significantly harder. You have to... It might just be... I don't want to say it's impossible to win because you have synergy. You can just... He's defending. This is over. You have synergy. You should be able to heal yourself. And apparently my friends were allowed to come on stage now. He's dead.
Isaac, get up.
Isaac. Why are they allowed on stage? Isaac. Again. Isaac.
Isaac.
The Vampa. Oh, he's asleep. His sleep bomb did hit me. It was delayed. Good Lord, Isaac. This wasn't that tough. They're laughing at me. And now they're just going to leave me there. All right, I've abandoned. Isaac fell asleep. What a loser.
He must be exhausted.
Let's leave him to sleep for now, just right there in the middle of the battlefield. Here I am. Looney Tunes. Hey! He's up!
Isaac.
Huh? You've awakened. Oh boy, my head. Colosso, duh, that ended long ago.
I've been asleep for how? You've been asleep for 3 days. You fell asleep a deep sleep, don't you remember? I just said so.
Oh, give me a break. You were out cold. You don't remember a thing. Come on, Garrett. Well, I mean, he probably doesn't. Sorry for shouting at you. You fought brilliantly to the end, Isaac. We cheated admirably. Babby was singing your praises.
Are you okay now, in body and mind?
Well, I'll say yes. My mind was never all right. He'd better be all right after sleeping this long. Sheesh.
Garrett, come on.
You're being kind of a dick now. I'm sorry for shouting again. Babby said he wanted to see you when you came to, Isaac.
If you're okay, shall we go see Babby?
You're fine, aren't you, Isaac? No. I'm more worried about what Babby wants. Let's get going. All right, so this did take 20 minutes, so I was right to not include this in the last video. Are you sure you should be getting up so suddenly like that? He's fine. He doesn't want to lounge around all day.
I see. Let's go see Babby then.
All right. So let's set our gin back. Make sure, yeah, everything's still good. I do not get to keep the items I got, I don't think. Well, I certainly don't get to keep the equipment, but I don't think I kept the nuts either. I think those were just nuts that I had already. Not like that would make that big of a difference. It's just a bunch of nuts. But we did it. Colosso's over. One of the coolest parts of the game. But for now we're gonna have a info dump about Lemuria, or maybe, or I don't know if he's gonna tell me about Lemuria or if he's gonna tell me about. Well, we'll find out. I forgot what I made this guy's voice. Been waiting for you and your companions, Isaac. I've been waiting here because I wanted to speak with you. It's hard to talk when you're so far away. Come over here. Okay. It's weird that they have me control that. The battles of Colosso were spectacular.
It was most rewarding to see Babby's favorite warrior steal the day.
Iadem, bring him the victor's prize.
Yes, sir, right away.
So you can actually lose Colosso, and then you won't get this item I'm about to get. The lure cap. You don't get that. You can lose, and if you lose, you don't get a game over. The game just continues on. You don't get that item, and you won't get an event in the sequel. If you beat Colosso and do transfer data, then something else will happen in the sequel. Incidentally, Isaac, are you feeling better now? Indeed.
At the recuperative powers of youth.
Such fierce battles. Who could expect less from the warriors who rescued me? These voices are all over the place right now. Enough with the flattery. Let's get to the point. Why were we summoned? Garrett, oh boy. Such insolence. Who do you think you are, speaking to Babby like that? Oh. Let it be, Iadem. There are other ways to judge a man. By how much he can cheat. What is it you said you were called?
He's talking to you, Garrett.
I'm Garrett. That's right, Garrett. We shall explain all. Call me Clarissa.
We intended to thank you for your companions for saving Babby, Isaac.
Us?
But it would seem that gratitude is not enough.
I have disclosed everything to Iadem.
What do you mean, everything?
You do wish to know more about Lemuria, correct? You betcha. Yes, indeed. Your desire is as plain as the day. Look, it's right on your face.
I've just seen Synergy for the first time. It's an awesome power.
Yep, we're pretty cool. I used my cloak ball to show him Synergy.
No one else could see it, but I knew Isaac's tournament was strange. I thought it unlikely that you would fight using such power.
No need to be ashamed, Isaac. Synergy is also a warrior's power.
Cool.
When I first learned of your power, I was shocked. I thought you might be Lemurians.
You've mentioned Lemuria many times, Babby. What is it?
It is the city of an ancient people lying far out at sea. Far out, man.
Many years ago, about the time of the Great Flood, Babby went to Lemuria.
I see.
Do you?
The Great Flood struck while I was traveling with Lunpa.
Loompa? You mean Loompa the thief?
I know it is hard to believe. It happened 100 years ago.
Wait a minute. You mean those rumors about you? They're true?
Graydon's once mentioned the Stone of Sages. Do you think that's what did it?
Sure.
So the stone that grants immortality came from Lemuria?
No.
So you've heard of the Stone of Sages. I'm afraid I don't have it.
Oh. I thought I was right.
It's the drought of Lemuria that has allowed me to live for so long.
The drought of Lemuria?
It is a magical drought, once taken by those who lived in Lemuria.
And just drinking stops you from aging? Is that what it does?
It would be more accurate to say it slows the aging process. There is death in Lemuria, but it only comes to those whose senses have failed from centuries of use. They're like lobsters, you see. They keep growing until they just can't do it anymore. So the people of Lemuria use synergy like we do?
Yes.
You have the drought, Babby. That's why you've lived so long.
Yes.
And become wealthy enough to rule Toby. Very suspicious.
What are you getting at?
Never mind.
What is your purpose for making everyone study alchemy? I'm starting to wonder myself. What do you hope to gain, Babby?
If I had attained true immortality, there would be no need for all this research.
I'm not sure I understand.
You don't have to. I had precious little drought, and now I am running out. Soon I will die. You all saw it. There was little left in the cave.
How long will it last? And what'll happen when it runs out?
I will run out any day now, and when it does, my life is at its end.
Why didn't you tell us sooner? We must hurry to Lemuria.
It is pointless.
Huh? What on earth do you mean, pointless?
We cannot find Lemuria.
Huh? But you just said it lies far out at sea.
Yes.
We'll search the seas. We're sure to find it.
I've always found it weird that he clearly has dark black hair, but his sprite has, like, gold silver hair.
I've sent many ships in the past in search of Lemuria.
They must have been long before I joined you, but still you failed?
I needed more Lemurian drought, but I couldn't find Lemuria.
Why'd you collapse in the cave if you still had more drought?
I've been rationing it, but this time I waited too long between sips.
Boy, now that's a sip. You were trying to make it last longer.
Uh-huh. I overexerted myself trying to find Lemuria before it ran out.
And your reason for calling us here has to do with Lemuria?
Exactly. I want you all to find Lemuria. I have not been able to locate Lemuria by sea, but perhaps by air. I can hide it no longer. I have built Babby Lighthouse to see if I can find Lemuria at sea.
What? That's why you're building the lighthouse?
No, there's more to it than that. It's not just that. Don't, come on. We've spotted something in the ocean southeast of the lighthouse, where Lemuria should be. Something dangerous, no doubt. What, monsters? We can handle them. That may be, however, something else troubles me more.
What is it, my lord?
No sailor has been able to keep his bearings at sea. They're all useless drunks.
You're kidding. You mean they can't even keep a straight course?
Yes.
Is there something that distorts distance or direction or something?
The current shift there, subtly changing the ship's direction.
Keep all this in mind, because this will come into play later. Much later.
So the lighthouse will help the ships keep their bearings. So how exactly did you get away from Lemuria after the flood, Babby? That's the thing, Garrett!
Whoa, slow down.
I crossed the sea in a Lemurian ship. I'm hoping you can sail it.
But why us? When you have so many powerful soldiers at your disposal.
Oh, they're all losers. None of them have the ability to use synergy. One must have synergy to sail this ship.
Then that would mean that Babby is an adept, wouldn't it? No. But Isaac, no normal person could master the cloak ball.
I learned to use a little synergy during my stay in Lemuria. With what little I'd learned, I was able to guide the ship.
All right, I'm sorry, Ivan. I was wrong.
Yeah, don't doubt me, Ivan. I can read minds, you fool.
If that's the case, perhaps I could sail the ship. No, it must be an adept. I don't trust you. What should we do, Isaac? Will you do what he wants? If you do, I will give you power.
You shouldn't make vows what you later find you cannot keep.
Okay there, Jesus freak.
We haven't even considered my own wishes lately.
In that case, I could provide you with a wealth of items you might like. Trinkets, you see.
Babby's offer is very generous. You will consider it, won't you?
Isaac, we have to beat Felix and the others to the lighthouse.
The lighthouse? Do you mean Venus Lighthouse?
Oh, well, then our paths are intertwined. I, too, must go to Venus Lighthouse.
But we cannot get to the top of Venus Lighthouse, can we?
These adepts may be able to solve the riddle that blocks us.
Ah, I see. The thought hadn't occurred to me.
Isaac, you shall go to Venus Lighthouse with Iadem.
Huh?
I don't want to do that. Do not worry. You can take care of your own business first. TCB, you know.
I see. If they can solve the riddles of the lighthouse, then our own wishes will have been fulfilled. Fulfilled. So we can search for Lemuria after they complete their own quest.
Is that acceptable?
Yeah, why not?
Ah, you will undertake this quest. I am most grateful.
In any case, you will need my assistance to reach the lighthouse. You're kind of in a pickle here. Ha 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 ha. I'll make preparations so that I'm ready to leave at any time. I'll take my leave now to make those preparations.
And you can all meet at Gondolin Passage.
That's a brilliant idea.
We're getting pretty into this.
One more thing. I'd like you to think about a suitable reward.
Yes, I will take care of that immediately as well. I'll see you guys there. I should be waiting for you at the passage.
That guy's weird.
Okay, he's just... Yep.
Your first task shall be the riddles of Venus Lighthouse. I'm counting on you, Isaac. I'm sorry I'm having a stroke. I need to have more of my drought.
All right, guys.
All right. We did it. We beat Colosso. We've got some plot. But next time we're actually going to do something that they didn't tell us to do. We could go towards our next destination and get a gin on the way, but we're going to have to go that way anyway. So first we're going to do a little bit of backtracking and do what I was talking about, something technically optional. We're going to go save Master Hammett. Master... Oh, God, I can't remember his name right now. We're going to go to the Thieves' Fortress and we're going to save the rich guy. We'll do that next time on Bucket Drop. Peace out.